Hello, everybody. It's the day after I posted the most recent podcast, and Agita is very nicely settled there, and both the babies are very nicely settled here in the hall. And we had a very good night. After I posted, I exchanged text with a friend, and just relaxed with the kids. Fed the kids, of course. Went to bed, did some reading, finished the book I was reading, and went to bed, and both the babies settled very nicely on the bed with me during the night, and Agita was settled in the purse. Hello, everybody. I've come for lunch to this place in Lakeshore. I came during Winterlicious, and I came once before. I think I've showed it in podcast. And my mini is parked right in front. They've got a parking spot. And I'm having the lunch special. It comes with dal, and then you get a chicken or a vegetable. And I decided to go for chicken. With all the struggling I've been doing lately, I think I can eat chickens. So I'm having a chicken korma. And from here I'll go and see if I can get a ticket for John Wick at 3 o'clock. And if not, I might see something else, or I'll just go back to the kids. The food has arrived. That's pulao rice. I went for the korma, chicken korma, pakora, dal as a soup appetizer, and naan bread. All that for like $15, and then the dessert is at kheer. Sort of an Indian version of rice pudding. The only downside here is when you ask for hot sauce, last time I don't think they had any at all. This time it's sriracha, which seems to be a trend in Indian restaurants. I just came out of John Wick, 3 hours. I mean, it's kind of rechanneling, I guess, this year. But I saw the other 3, the first 3, and this is the last one, and it's pretty awful. But I don't know, it's just not my thing. I mean, it's just the cinematography and all of that, the scenes, the sets were quite spectacular, but the storyline, and it's just, there's more holes than in an Indian movie. At least there aren't any songs. Well, there sort of is music, but they don't stop in the middle of a killing scene and sing. And just, there's so many violent deaths that it's desensitizing. It's more like choreography, ballet, which it is. It's meant to be, but I don't know, just silly. A lot of people really like this, the franchise. But I don't know. I get it. It's supposed to be like the archetypal warrior and that whole samurai, some kind of vague samurai, thing, but I'm like, just silliness. Anyway, at least I made it there. And I don't know. Oh, I forgot to tell you the biggest news of all. Something very, very exciting. I got one of those kiddie popcorn combo thingies, and guess who I got? I got the cat. Is there? But yes, it's the cat. It's Max. There it is. I'll go home and take it out. I've been looking for this one for some time. It's Max or whatever the cat's name. I'll find out when I get it home. I won't open it here. But I got the cat. So I got 5 out of 6 now. Yeah. Okay, this is Benji, the cat. Now, the only thing that really makes him a cat rather than a teddy bear or some generic animal, I think the ears are slightly more pointed, but it's not particularly cat-like, It's like this one, yeah, you could say raccoon because of the face, and, that one is supposed to be a rabbit, but it could, yes, the ears. I think that's the only thing that distinguishes these things is pretty much the ears, except for the llama. The llama is quite, and the rodent weasel, the squirrel. But the rest of them, they're pretty much the same. They just have different ears and slightly different colorings. But supposedly, this is Benji the cat. So we got 5 out of the 6. The only one missing, I wasn't going to get it, but I think it's a dog. It's Frenchie. I think it's a French bulldog. But I got the 5 of them. I might as well get the dog. We'll put it in the corner over there somewhere. Hi, Benji. So I got a collection. My parents have left their collection here with me, but I like my collection better. Free from, I didn't even have to pay for this one. I came under points. This was at Queensway. That, Scotiabank, they made me pay separately for the rabbit or whatever it was I got, So, just been at home resting. We got Agita there. And yeah, I had a lot to eat. That was a big lunch, and I still have some left over, Indian food. And then we got one of the babies here. And then I had to search a bit, but the other baby's also here in the dining room, there under that chair. So, from the four of us, bye for now. Hello everybody, I'm here at a sushi place, not the one I went to last time. This is across the road. And I'm getting 2 lunch specials. The lunch here goes till 5. It's not a big savings, like $4 off for the regular. So I'm getting some sushi, some, dynamite roll and avocado maki. And then I'm also getting a hot meal. So you got 2 sides to the lunch special. You got, sushi, and then you got lunch special. You got hot meal. So I'm getting a salmon teriyaki. So I can kind of mix and match, and whatever's left over, I take it home, and it's like good reading food for when I'm reading, because I'm going to go to the bookstore just next door and buy another couple of books. Hopefully not one a bit partying like last time, but it was a good book though. It helped. Yeah, well, in some ways it helped, in some ways it didn't. Anyway, bye for now. I'll show you the food when it comes. This is my hot meal, which is actually a bento box. I didn't quite realize that, but it's a salmon bento box. With it doesn't come with sushi, but it comes with the tempura, veggies, and rice, and salad. So I'll eat what I can. I'll eat most of this, and the sushi I will probably keep for later, because that'll be my supper. It's already like 4:30. Anyway, but that will be my like 10, 11 o'clock supper when I'm reading. Anyway, bye for now. The food is good. And here's the sushi, dynamite roll and avocado roll. And avocado maki. Oh, this I'll save most of it. I'll have 1 or 2 pieces of the trip right now, but most of that I'll save. I might save 1 or 2 of these for later. But I get my lunch and my dinner. Oh, hello everybody. Well, I got lots of my sushi for later takeout, and then I went and bought a couple of really good books, from BNP, and one by. I've read something else by him, but I've heard he's good. Edward St. Albans' thick book. I read something else which wasn't all that great, but it was kind of a satire. This might be better, So I'm going to give it a shot, it's sort of autobiographical about his childhood and abuse and stuff like that. And his father was a doctor, I think. But I've heard about the book. I'll give it a shot. And then one by Salman Rushdie that I haven't read. Quixote, and it's sort of a version of an America, set in America, Quixote. It's kind of, magical realism, but it's entirely set. I've read a couple of his other set entirely in America books, and didn't quite work as well as his other stuff, but I'm willing to give this a shot. And I do like his political and religious views. I'm big fan of that. So, anyway, and then I found out, I discovered they also have CDs, used CDs. Just on my way out, I just had a quick look, and then I bought this one. And you have to go downstairs, and they take it out, and they put it in. I haven't bought a CD in a very long time, but they when you buy used CDs, they look through the thing downstairs, and they put it in. And then I paid for the books and the CD downstairs, like $5.99. I vaguely remembered the name. Long time ago, I used to like Tool. I think it's progressive rock or art rock or something like that. But I bought a CD, I think, for one of my long-distance trips a long time ago when CDs were relatively new, And I had a car with a CD player. And it was Anima, and I bought it only because of the title, Anima, which is also Latin, I think, for soul, but it's a Jungian concept, and I was just getting into Jungian stuff back then, and this is sort of a synchronicity. I said, "Oh, let's try it out." I kind of like it, It's not a bad kind of driving music, so I could play a little. Hello, everybody. After all my shopping, I came back home and I started the book by Rushdie, which I'm really enjoying. I gave the kids treats. I guess treats on the bed, which they seem to enjoy having, and I get my own treats. I get Skittles and those sour peach thingies. Yeah, the babies thought they were their treats because it kind of rustles like that. But I've got my own little stash of treats here, and I'm reading. And look at this! Look at this! Look at this! As soon as I start talking, I get excited. Somebody gets up. So I better stop. But but we were all very nicely settled, and 3 or 4 of us very nearby. One baby there, one baby here. Agita was there, but she's got up. She's there. Because I tried to, this is why I avoided taping for a bit. But anyway, I've got my treats here, and I'll get for later. I'll read a bit more, and I'll get sushi. I'll get sushi for later. And I've just been exchanging texts with my friend. We're going for lunch on Sunday. So Sunday, rather than my usual brunch, we're going for a tandoori brunch. We'll go and catch up with my friend. So looking forward to that. Hello everybody, I had a good night and morning with the kids, and I decided to come out for breakfast. Little West Village, one of my favorite places, and I brought them in here, so I'm just going to walk around here a bit, and then head back and try to do some writing, and then I'll get back to reading the Rushdie, which I'm really enjoying actually. It's his kind of quirky version of Cervantes, Don Quixote, It's sort of working so far. I just started it, but last night. Anyway, that's what's happening. So far, so good. We'll keep you posted. Bye for now. I finished my breakfast, and I sat outside on a bench for a while. It's pleasant, but a little bit of a chilly wind. And there's a library right here. What is it? Blue or something? Not Ivor, the other one. But there's a library, so I just came in for a couple of minutes, and I'm looking at some graphic novels by Neil Gaiman. The kind of thing I wouldn't actually buy, though I do like Neil Gaiman, and I've watched the series based on his graphic novels like Sandman. I was looking for Sandman, and it's here, so I'm just going to take a quick look through it because I haven't seen the actual graphic novel. I've just seen the series, so I might as well do that and head back, try to do some writing. Anyway, bye for now. It's nice to be back in the library. I used to spend a lot of time in libraries. Bye for now. Hello everybody, it's later in the day, about 8 o'clock, and I came back home to Agita and the babies, and I managed to do some journal entry writing and some other writing and just some thoughts. It's just kind of ramblings for your associations, but it's moving. And I just finished that for now, and I'm just moved back here to the sofa. And Agita is very nicely settled in that it's a Jackson Galaxy bucket, but we're using it as a cat bed. I put some blankets in it, so she's nicely settled in there. And both the babies are playing just outside here. So we get one baby. So we got Agita there. We get one baby here, and we get one baby here. So that's kind of watching everything from her bed there. Hello everybody. I fed the kids, and I had some leftover sushi myself, and I'm lying in bed reading the Rushdie, which I'm really enjoying so far. His kind of version of Don Quixote, and one baby is there, and there's another baby under the covers warming my feet. So my feet are nice and warm. The baby is very comfortably settled right on my feet. And I think it is in the corner there in her travel case. That's one of her new locations. It's open, of course, and she likes to use it as a bed. No, she's there. I just saw tail. She was there, but when everybody moved to this room, she's running around. I just saw her tail go there. So I think she's in the master bedroom now. So anyway, I'm just going to read. And it's now a couple of hours later, and both the babies are very nicely settled. This one came out from under the covers and is now in this bed. That was in that bed. Agita's in the other room. I'm still reading. Bye for now. Hello everybody, had a good night, did some reading, spent time with the kids, and we've got Agita there, one of the babies there on the same bed, observing social distance, but on the same bed, and one of the babies there. So everybody's nearby here, and I'm just about to go. I think I'm going to go out. It's not super warm, it's about 0, but it's bright, and I could use a little lunch and walks, probably take the bus to town. Anyway, and then tomorrow is Agita's vet visit with the, hopefully the vet can trim some more of her hair. I'm going to hold her and we'll see, So, I'm going to have to get her into the case and do all of that, but we'll deal with that tomorrow. Hello everybody, I'm here at Salad King, and I took the bus to town. I'm having the green curry shrimp, 15 chili, and I also got the soup and the Coke. You get it for a lunch special. Okay, the food has arrived. It's not. It's supposed to be 15 chili, but it's more like 5, 7 at most. But they brought the sample sauce, which is good, and they got the other hot sauces. And I think I need some salt. And the sauce is a little thicker than it used to be, but it's good. It's actually very good. I don't. I've not had chili, green curry shrimp with this quality anywhere else. Bye for now. Oh, some pretty cool stuff here, but as I said, I'm going to look around today, and I'll show it in more detail on our next visit. Anyway, bye for now. This is another Innuit installation. I think I've seen this one before. It's been here for a little while, but there's an interesting thing here where it says, what is in the middle of your Silla? And Silla is the all-powerful Inukitic word that captures universe, environment, and intellect. That's sort of interesting because my friend and I sometimes use the term universe and random shit or made by the universe and stuff like that. So Sila is sort of another kind of dimension on the universe. It's kind of cool. It's kind of internal and external, I think. Here I am in the Cohen exhibition yet again. And my friend out of province is a huge Cohen fan. When I came last time and I showed it, and it was my third time, she was saying she was jealous because she's a huge Cohen fan. And it's not likely that it's going to go to the city where she is, but it may. She's going to check into it. But, she really should be a Cohen scholar. She knows all his songs and books and his lovers and his, and the names of his backup singers, and she's sort of an authority in Cohen. So this is my 4th time, but I think this is going to be the last one because, as far as I know, it ends early April. Exit through the gift shop. They've got a thing here where you can share your selfie apparently, and you can stand next to the silhouette of, I think that's what it's supposed to be, of Leonard Cohen and take a selfie and share it. I don't think so. Even though I do wish it does go to the city where my friend lives, because my friend is a huge, huge fan, and she would really enjoy this. I missed I was aiming for the 4:45 bus, and I got here at 4:40, just before 4:40, and I saw one of the buses, I saw one of the buses there at the corner, and it was turning, and it was stopped, and usually they won't let you on, except at the designated stop, so, at a street corner or whatever, they say it's not safe, so I didn't even try, and I'm like going, this is a bit odd, why did it leave early? It's supposed to wait till, 4:45, and then I get an email from the building people going, oh, the buses are both delayed due to an accident somewhere over there near this drop-off slide. So, and then some other people here waiting from the building, and I was talking to them, and they were trying to locate the thing on the, there's a map that locates the bus, but it's not activated. Okay, finally got home. Agita's there, and both the babies are here, and we had the major bus delay. I got there for the supposedly for the 4 o'clock or 4:15 bus, and it didn't arrive for an hour. It was an hour late, and then it took an hour just to go past Union Station. There was some accident or blockage there, and we were just sitting there, and it turned out that this was the one time that my cousin niece who lives nearby had some car trouble and needed a ride, and she couldn't get an Uber, and I said, normally, I think your car was stranded just over there somewhere in the plaza, and I'm like, normally I'd be like 5 minutes away, and I could have gone and helped her, and she had to get to the office, and stuff was happening. She had so I'm like, so I'm stuck And in the end, I think she got a ride from a friend. But I was like, of all the times. So that was kind of an adventure, that all. It's now later in the day, and I fed the kids, and all four of us are in the bed. I'm reading. I had some snacks, just cheese and nuts and stuff, and everybody is here. So I'm just going to read, and then tomorrow is Agita's checkup visit, and hopefully the vet can, remove some of the knots, and then she'll feel better. So sort of a shave. Anyway, all is well. Yeah. Bye for now. Hello everybody, guess where we are? We're the vets, And I got her into the case before she realized what was going on. She was sleeping on her favorite bed, on our bed, and I just grabbed her, got her into the case, which is on the floor right there, zipped it up, and the babies, her brothers, are very worried. And I'm like, first they went to hide under the bed. They thought they were going to come too, and then they came out, and then they realized that it's only the sister going, and they were kind of worried. And I said, "Don't worry, your sister's coming back." So. And she did let me know that she wasn't thrilled about it. But once in the case and once in the car, she traveled very nicely. Okay, he thinks it's better that they do it without me being there. Probably, I don't know. They're going to hold her. They're going to wear the white gloves. They've got the collar thingy, so let them do it. So I said they're taking them to the back, so probably better. Okay, apparently she was getting very agitated in the back room, so they brought her back to the exam room and kind of kicked me out. I'm supposed to kick me out, which is probably a good idea. So, yeah, but there is sounds coming from there, which I do recognize. Yeah, that's Agita. That's Agita. That's 100,000% Agita. That's what my friend and I deal with when we try to do our sanitary rooms at home. Okay, we're in the car. There was a little bit of drama llama in there, and apparently I didn't see it because I was in the front room. But apparently that the first screaming was her nail got caught in this. When they're trying to get her out. She didn't want to come out of this thing, and they tried to get her out, and her nail got caught. And it's happened sometimes. I've seen it happen at home with the playpen. When she used to be in the playpen, the babies were. So now we keep the playpen, unzipped at all times. But it has happened. I've seen her get her nail stuck, even in the blanket and stuff like that. But now it started bleeding, but she won't let him look at it. And he said, there's nothing we can do. He said, I can't. She won't let him go near the feet. Now, they managed to do the other stuff. He trimmed what hair he could. She said that when she had the cone on and she was kind of on the side and people were holding her, they were able to trim the hair, some of it. Not the one at the back, but at the front and on her back here. They were able to do some of it, You can see she's still not happy, and he's like, when you get her home, just keep her separate from the brothers because she might take out her frustrations on them. And I said, I think they know. They live with her all the time. They know to avoid it, but I will be careful, And, we'll have a little drive. She does enjoy drives. I'm going to give her some treats. 1 second. Okay, I just put some treats in there from the side, watching my fingers. She's still not happy. But by the time we get home, I think everything will be fine. I'm not... Okay, I'm just having my habanero chicken. It's not really, I don't taste the habanero, it's just a chicken burger, It's not hot at all. But, I'm not sure I should expect anything really spicy from A&W. But Agita's very nicely settled. She doesn't seem to hold grudges, I've noticed that before. And now I'm just going to maybe pick up some, there is a Hakka place right there. I think I tried it once. I don't think I liked it, but I don't know. I'll see if I can find on the way that I can just run in quickly, grab something, come out. Then I don't have to go out later. We'll see. Anyway, then I can just stay home with the kids and keep an eye on Agita's paw. I don't like the fact that it was bleeding. It's not good. But anyway, she seems okay now. Hey everybody, we just got home. Babies, your sister's back. I think you were worried. Daddy would never leave your sister anywhere. You know that. Your sister, got her fingernail broken there. Now, be careful. Come on, boom, boom. We're home. We're home. Yeah, the vet was saying better keep them separated for a little while in case she takes it out on them. But I don't think, I don't think that I don't think she would do that, Just, yeah, I know, lick your paw. You're supposed to lick your paw. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Are you okay? Daddy couldn't, he couldn't even see your paw because he wouldn't let him. But you know what? You okay? Yes. Of course, obviously you're home. Yeah, he trimmed. I'm not going to look closely, but see at the back where the knots where he tried to cut them off. But anyway, it's done for a year, sweetie. I just hope your paw's okay, that's all. Now, be nice to brothers, be nice to brothers, be nice to brothers. Sweetie, leave your sister alone. Just, you want to eat some? Yeah, okay, you know what? Everybody should have some treats. It's now about an hour later, and everybody seems to be, Agita was sitting on the bed, so I came here to sit on the bed too. She got up. Everybody's come here. Everybody's getting worried about the sister, and Agita's there. So you know what, sweetie? You can come up here. Your bed is vacant. Yeah, come. Come, we'll give you space. Your brother's missed you, Your brother's like, where's our sister? Where's our sister? Good morning, everybody. It's the next day after Agita's vet visit, and we had a good night. Agita was in the bed for a while, and then babies were in the bed, and got up, and then with playtime, and had some snacks, and then we went back to bed. And I think Agita is in her travel case. It's very weird, because, yesterday was such a traumatic thing, but I think she likes the travel case because she likes the drives in the car, in the case. So afterwards, she's been sitting in the case. Not that she wants to go back to the vet, but I guess the good association for her is the travel case and drives. Anyway, and Agita has got up too. She was in her travel case, I think, over there in the corner. So she's there. Babies are here. And we're all about to get up and have breakfast, and then Daddy will see about getting Daddy's brunch somewhere. Anyway. Okay, just watched the Pacific. I actually, place that I came to for brunch, just down the street here, supposed to be brunch until 3. They closed their kitchen at like 2:30. There's no more food until like 4. So I was wishing you had a car wash, as it so happened. So the car needed a wash because it got dirty yesterday. I just washed this car. Now we're going to find brunch somewhere, Queen Street. Hello, everybody. I tried another place here on Queen Street, and they've actually made a documentary about the place. It's famous, for brunch and breakfast, and also they have lunch and dinner. But it was past 3, and they don't only serve lunch until 3, brunch, and then it becomes lunch. And I'm like, I really want brunch, So I just left the car where I was, and I walked over here to my favorite garlic kitchen, and it's past 3, so I'm pretty sure that it's past their brunch hours. But it's a small place, and he just checked. He said, "Let me just see if I have any rotis." And he looked in, and there were a couple there, and he said, "Oh yeah, we could do." So fried an egg this time, So I really like the food here, and they're usually leftovers, so I can have it at home for the evening. So that's what's happening. After this, shopping. Drug Mart, Sobeys, maybe PetSmart, and then back to the kids. Bye for now. Hello, everybody. I came back from the shopping, and of course it started to rain just before I got back. But I'm lying on the bed reading, and look, entire family. I better stop this, otherwise either will get up. Anyway, this is amazing. Bye for now. Agita got up and moved, I think, to the living room, and the baby that was here has moved out, okay? And I'm just lying here reading. So this is family together this time. Agita was here for maybe an hour, close to it. But and she's nearby. I think she's in the next room, or maybe even in the closet. I can't see from here. Just had a very nice lunch with my friend. I won't talk much because there's a music playing and I don't want to get blocked. But we had a kebab and we had butter chicken, and he's just going to the washroom. So after, I'm going to go back to the kids, edit and post. So bye for now. I'll talk more later. Okay, on the way back, I just happened to be driving past the casino. So I came in and I took only $170 with me.
Oh, you take 10 spins?
10 spins.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So I played the cat machine. I played a couple of others. With the cat machine, I'm getting my money back at least. So the trick is to try to walk out up or even, which I'm not sure where I am now, but the cats have done me well. Anyway, bye for now. Well, guess what? I'm walking out even, which is very, very rare for me. Some ups and downs, there is a pole. There was a little bit of the back and forth thing here, but it's not the kind of pole that was there before, because I'm walking out and I am going to get in the car and I am going to drive home. I'm actually going to stop, get some, take out, not dosa, but something else, a couple of ingredients for later. So the story was that I had a very nice lunch with my friend. We caught up, we shared some stories, it was great, enjoyed the food, and then driving down 27, right past this place. And last time I managed to, if you've seen those, you know what a struggle it was. And I managed to leave while I still had, 3,000, in my pocket, rather than coming back in. So this time I'm like, okay, let's just fucking do it. So yeah, we're passing by, got nothing really else to do, and let's see if I can actually walk out even or just down $100, $200 if it's possible. So, which I kind of had my doubts, but I was going to go, let's test the waters. So I came in, I took in, I had like $70 cash on me. I came in, I gambled it. It went, it went up a little bit, it didn't even go up, it just $70 went, like 5-10 minutes. Come back to the car, I get a card with a limit of 200, so on the machine, on the ATM here, I can only take out, 180 because they charge $5 commission or $4 commission, whatever fee. So got out the 180 and it went up a little bit, to 200, 220, 240, and then fed it all back in. Money gone. So that was 180 and 70, 250, 250 gone. So I get the other car, which is a bit dangerous because it's got a higher limit. But I'm like I'm only going to take out 240, and I'm calculating all of this. And I go 240 so that we have a total, 500, 510, whatever, about 500 is my stake, and I'm not going to take out any more. And I've said that before, of course, and then I come and get more money. So I take out that money, so we got 500 in play, and I tried the Star Sevens machine, which I had a kind of relationship with last time. It's not what I won the big money on, but and there's a significance to that, which I won't go into here. But anyway, Star 7, I did. I got some spins, and I got from the first 100 I put into it, I got like 275, and then I moved to the other machine, and I get like 150. And then I get another 100 and something. And then I get, and I haven't counted yet. I'll count in the car. But as far as I can tell, I'm just about even. We're just about 500. I took out 500. I had some. I took out more. Total stake was 500. I'm pretty sure I have just about 500. $30 up or down from that. And the big thing here is I'm walking out. And I'm going to get in the car and I am going to drive. There isn't the pole right now. Now that I've sort of got even, and I played, and I used up some time, and a little bit of the gamble weasel energy, because I haven't been doing the other stuff. The other stuff I've been clean on. So we got a little bit of PUSS is like swashbuckling a little bit of danger adventure, but only money adventure. And then at this point I'm like, what would PUSS do? And I go, I think PUSS would walk out. So I'm walking out. Look at my tail, not really between my legs, because I'm even. So I played a bit. Now it's dangerous. It's playing with fire. It's uncontrolled burn. It's all of that shit. But I wanted to test the waters, and it was not a bad afternoon because I really, really enjoyed the time with my friend and the lunch and the catching up. And then on the way back, a little bit of swashbuckling, but not the more dangerous one, just the money one. And the biggest thing here is I'll let you know again once I get home. It's always a danger until I'm actually out of here. But this time I feel I can do it. It's not the pull isn't it isn't that magnet pulling me back in that it was last time. Okay, that's 485 there, or 480 something, and 500 and something. Well, so 20, 30 bucks, which is, price of admission. I'm getting a vegetable thali to go. It's like $4. It's very good, I'll have a snack later after I did in post. Bye for now. Well, sort of restaurant, but anyway, bye for now. Everybody, I got home around half an hour ago, and Agita settled there, and both the babies are nicely settled under the table here. So we get one baby there, and we get the other baby there. Now, I got back, and I realized I forgot to take my my diabetes medication with my lunch because I was so busy talking. So then I had to have some of the takeout food right away and take my morning medication at 7 o'clock. So I did that, and I'm just going to do a quick, synopsis here. It's been, I suppose, not a bad week, polls not at maximum, at a good Zoom session, bought some books, bought the Rushdie, which I'm really enjoying, lots of time, lots of family time with the kids. I'm not saying no polls, there were polls at times, but for the most part, manageable. And then buying the books helped. And then on Friday, and then, the usual eating out and shopping and all that kind of stuff. And then on Friday, there was that whole trauma with Agita. Her paw seems to be okay. Her nail seems to be okay. I'm watching it. But, since when we got back from the vet, she's been relatively friendly with, she allows the babies, her brothers, on the bed. All four of us are on the bed at the same time. At least for a while I'm reading, So everything is, the whole pushes, biggest pushes of all are holding, and, and I'm just going to monitor her foot, her paw. I think it's okay. She's not limping. It didn't seem to be bleeding. And people have told me that, when they break the nail, it usually just heals by itself, but I'll keep an eye on it. So lots of family together. Now, today, I really enjoyed the catching up with my friend. We had a nice lunch and we caught up and all of that stuff. It just so happened, and this is the lesson. Next time I have to drive by the casino, take a detour, maybe find a different place to eat, I realized, that the place that we were going was not too far from the casino, but I thought I would be okay. And, and I said, I'll have a nice time with my friend and afterwards. And I did. I had a nice time with my friends, but I came straight down 27 and it was just too much to see the entrance to the casino. It was just too much. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I went in, and then up and down, and ended up taking a bit more money out and a bit more money out. But, and this is the big news, I walked out even, just about even, $20, $30 down, and that $500 is in my drawer. I have to deposit it tomorrow. It's becoming a weekly thing now. My money salvage has to be deposited because I don't want cash in the house, for obvious reasons. So tomorrow I got to go put that the money back. But I managed to. I channeled my inner puss in boots, and and I managed. I'm like going, what would Puss do? And I'm like, Puss would leave. So I left. And I picked up my takeout, which took a really long time, but it was okay. And I exchanged texts with my friend, and that's the other thing. In the middle of all of this, I've been exchanging texts and emails with friends, and that all of that pushes. The kids, of course, the biggest pushes, and then the texts and emails with friends, and actually having lunch with a friend, and art gallery, eating out, movies. Saw John Wick, which I didn't like. I had a conversation with my friend via email about how I saw two movies oriented towards younger people. John Wick more towards 20s and 30s males, and the or teenage males, that whole range. Whereas Puss in Boots is like the 8 to 12 crowd. But the one that appealed to me was the Puss in Boots. I didn't like John Wick at all, but the Puss in Boots I loved. And I can really associate, I really identify with Puss, because of his whole mystical journey and the dark forest and the wishing star and, having used up 8 of his lives and then realizing he has one life and he has to be kind of careful. So, and then channeling my inner Puss today. So we've had all these different metaphors over there. I'm not going to, I'll do a review recap sometime about the various, Patap and werewolves and dragons and inner Puss in Boots and stuff like that. But for now, the news is so far so good. Still clear. It's been several weeks. There was the little gambling thing today, but it wasn't a disaster. I was actually able to walk out without accessing every dollar I could access. I walked out pretty much even, which is a win, for me. So anyway, that's what's happening, and I'm going to edit and post. There's a lot of material, so I'm going to have to. I'll just go with the highlights. So from the four of us, so from two babies there, and Agita there, and myself, my new Puss in Boots hat, I haven't removed the price tag yet. But anyway, from the four of us, bye for now. See you next podcast.